WNBA Draft Lottery. Did you guys watch the TCU game before this? Upsetting NC State? That's crazy. A lot of upsets. Stanford got upset by Indiana. There's just a lot. Who do you guys realistically, do you guys think is going to get the number one, though? I don't know. Sedona was a monster, yeah. That pick and roll. Honestly, like, we'll talk about it on our recap for tomorrow, but Van Lith, I mean, she looks way more confident here than in, LSU. I'm liking it. Curious to see. I think they said TCU plays Notre Dame and South Carolina coming up, so I'm excited to see how that pans out for them. Yeah, okay, everyone says Dallas is getting the number one. I think LA is going to get it. I think selfishly, I don't know, LA or Dallas would be a good landing spot, maybe. I don't know how Bueckers and Enrique would play together. I would need to see that. But I think LA would be a great fit for Paige Bueckers. That's just my opinion, though. LA, they got a lot of talent to work with. Adding Paige Bueckers there, it's a good market for her. Yeah, I don't know about Dallas. Enrique, it would be Enrique, Paige. Sach's a free agent, but she didn't say she was going anywhere. Howard's going to test free agency. You got McCowan. It could work. I don't know, but I like the young LA. Just my opinion. I don't know. All right, let's see. It's on. It's starting. Oh, all the young ones are here for the picks. Dope. Let's see. The fact how they do this lottery is insane to me. It sucks for Chicago, lose. They have a pick swap, right? With Dallas. So LA can't drop lower than third pick. See? That sucks if Chicago. Wow. Chicago really made a bunch of bad trades. For real. They could turn your team around like that. I'm excited to see what Stephanie White can do with it, Indiana. I think she takes them to new heights, for real. Yeah. Indiana's going to be exciting. I'm curious to see what happens with Melissa Smith, where she goes. Probably Valkyrie. Yeah, look at that. Collier, that was tough. But Collier was tough in college. Like, that's just crazy how that flopped.
We already noted our fabulous panel here of all forwards. It's fine. I'm not bitter about it. I might be bitter about it because that's the second time that I've said it, but that's okay. We have talked about being the right fit, and all four of you have been the right fit for your teams. You're all off to phenomenal starts to your career. But we've got to
Dallas could be interesting, though, if Bueckers goes there. Now I think about it.
with Rickea Jackson, the 4th overall pick in the 2024 WNBA Draft. Started all but 5 games as a rookie. Averaged 13 points per game. Rickea, hey girl, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling lucky for the number 1 overall pick, or what's the vibe? Of course. Now, you and I...
Tell me, though, LA wouldn't be a vibe with Paige Bueckers there. It's rigged. I'm telling you, LA's getting the number 1 pick.
And September, but you said it was a season of ups and downs. How did you navigate the ups and downs of your rookie year?
I feel like just being a sponge. I was so grateful to have the coaches and the teammates that I had each and every day. They continued to push me. They stayed on me, but I was a rookie, Cam and I, and unfortunately she went down. But just having that support system that I
Yeah,
had,
and LA's getting Cameron Bring back.
meant a lot.
Well, I know you, Cam, and the rest of the
Oh,
sports
man.
potentially be a great support system for the number 1 overall pick, but for any of the picks that are coming your way. Next, we're going to introduce everyone to Maddie Siegrist from the Dallas Wings. And if you do not know, Maddie Siegrist was the 3rd overall pick of the 2023 draft.
And yeah,
Shot over
Siegrist is a
50%
sleeper.
from the field in her
All these
first
haters
2
out
seasons,
here.
and nearly tripled her minutes per game and points per game from her rookie season to her sophomore season. Maddie, welcome. How you feeling? You good? You got the trench coat ready, so you mean business. Now, you have had a loaded off season. You're director of player development at Villanova, where your legacy will forever live on. You got engaged. Can we have a moment? Yes.
Oh my gosh.
This is actual goals. Okay, we'll get there. You got engaged, so now you're wedding planning, and you're planning on starting a family with your new future husband, and you're also training. You're gonna play in AU, and you're getting ready for your next season. What does life look like with all of this on your plate?
It's really exciting. I mean, it's all, there's so many blessings, so just try to remember that. But a lot of training, try to get it done in the morning, then I head over to Villanova. We have practice. By the time I get home, I'm usually pretty tired, and that's when, my mom takes care of most of the wedding planning. Thank goodness.
You know what? I was going to say...
All right, hear me out. Now that I'm thinking about it, okay, worst landing spot for Paige would probably be Washington.
And you said you have to get what done before 10:30?
Is that a biased assumption? I don't...
Try to get it all done before Villanova has practice.
They already have 2 good guards.
We're okay.
Maybe she could play the 3. I don't know. Sure, reunited with Leah Edwards, but I don't know about Washington. Chicago really doesn't have a chance at the 1, because if they get it, Dallas has the pick swap. So you guys are right. Dallas does have the better odds, I guess, but I don't know.
Is hard enough, and you had a phenomenal year, but it was also your second campaign with Team Canada in the Olympics. How was it for you going to play in Paris in the middle of your first season in the WNBA?
Oh my gosh, I was just truly blessed for the opportunity to represent my country.
Paige and Leah playing together would be nice. Yeah, for sentimental reasons. But Washington, I don't know. I don't know if that's the best landing spot for her.
I was just truly blessed, but also my 2 teammates, they represented Australia and Belgium as well. So I had people I can lean on during that month where we were still playing, and then had to come back and try to play for a playoff berth. So it was a lot of basketball, but that's what we're in it for.
We were talking about a lot of the players that had to go play in the Olympics, and they didn't really get that rest time that benefited everyone else. How did you push through when you were fatigued to start that second season?
It'll be interesting with this expansion draft, though, because who's to say Washington protects Leah Edwards, guys? We don't know who they're going to protect. So that's going to be interesting, the expansion draft.
Here from the Chicago sky, if you do not know, I don't know what you've been doing, but it is Angel Reese, and Angel Reese was the 7th.
In Washington, she would be closer to her UConn fans. I mean, yeah, that's pretty true. That's very true.
The greatest rebounding season that this league has ever seen. She broke
But like I said, these teams are going to be kind of like
Angel, how you doing? How you feeling?
different with this expansion draft and who's going to be chosen to go to the Valkyrie. So I'm curious to see how that works out.
There we go. 2 or 3 would work, and Angel, it's no secret you were the topic of multiple conversations all season long. How did you navigate all the noise with the historic season that you had?
Yeah, having a great support system. Chicago did a great job supporting me, having great coaches and teammates. So I was lucky. I was blessed. Being able to have great rookies, they made it easy also, because I knew this league was super talented, and I think we did a good job leading the way, so I'm excited.
You absolutely did a great job leading the way, and all Chicago, new head coach Tyler Marsh has talked about the young talent.
Yes, Tyler Marsh in Chicago.
Potential lottery
I'm
pick.
excited.
Bring it back to the
I'm excited to see the assistants for Las Vegas.
Just yet. Chicago can't get number 1 Well, I think the top prospect is Paige Bueckers.
Yeah.
Look at not only what she did last.
It's funny they have to go through it like, who is your top prospect? And it's probably unanimous, right?
This season with that same mission. You know what's ridiculous is the efficiency
Yeah.
of what
She's just so efficient.
with shooting over 60% from the floor. She's also leading this team. She is a big
I'm excited to see how she does in the W. It's going to be super fun.
Paige Bueckers mixing it up inside in the paint, getting on the glass as well. And everyone talks about Paige Bueckers when it comes to her efficiency, and she is putting up monstrous numbers, over 60% from the field so far this season.
Tough.
Now, Paige from the guard spot. What if the team's looking for a post player? Who do you have? Okay, mark my word. I mean, write it down. Kiki, Area Finn,
Area Finn.
Angel Wilson potential.
I agree.
Wilson potential. Why don't
I
we
agree
say
with the
she's
take.
got that long, that strong base that she's
Kiki is slept on. Talk about another impactful player. Whoever gets her.
But also, she has the ability to take it left, take it right, and she's got
I understand there's some hiccups, like, I've seen it. Misses kind of easy layups or whatever, but
but I think
she has the potential.
potential.
I agree. I agree with her. She does have the potential.
That are done with their eligibility, right? They cannot go back to college. And there are a few players like that. I know we had the COVID year. The COVID year is done. So when it comes to players that have to go into the league, they do not have another option to go back to college. Who are you looking at? Well, a player that I'm looking at was a former teammate of Angel Reese, and that's Anissa Morrow. Now, one of the things that is of high
Why did I think Anissa Morrow had another year of eligibility?
all about rebounding, and Anissa Morrow commends the basketball when it's coming off the glass. But she also has the ability
Kiki can lead somewhere with a great passing guard. She'll be amazing. I agree.
player also that has the
She's going to be good.
to stretch the defense. She can score from the perimeter, and I love Anissa Morrow's motive. Yeah, when I think about a player
She's definitely top 10, Anissa Morrow, though.
that I have my eye on, and it's a team we'll have our eye on all season long, is Notre Dame and Sonia Citron. And Sonia Citron, a 6'1" player. She can play on the inside. She can play on the outside. She's the team.
Sonia Citron, I think, is interesting. I don't know if she'll be impactful right away in the W, depending on the team she goes to. But definitely, I like how she's played through college for sure.
The field last season, a very high IQ, and we've seen the importance of versatility in this league. Yeah, versatility is definitely it, but I also think that in this draft there are a lot of great guards. We have Georgia Amore, who transferred from Virginia Tech. And
Where do you see Sedona now? Wait, what do you mean? Like going in the draft? Like, is she going to be drafted?
Almost 7 assists a game. She may have an all-star
That's what you mean? I have no idea.
tremendous leader. She commands
Maybe someone picks her up with their last pick. No, just like,
and Dre, I know you love that step back
I think it depends. I have to see who all
that it will
not qualifies for the draft, because you know some people go back and they have like Lauren Betts entering early into the draft. I don't know if she's gonna do that, honestly. I gotta see the full list.
that we could continue to get
I feel like Sedona. Okay, Sedona's like 24, playing against like
players that could go
younger
and
kids.
also enter the draft.
Sure, she's dominating. She's played a long time, right? So I'm kind of torn on if she gets drafted or not, if that makes sense.
She looks like she is strong. We have yet
See, look, right here, they talk about it. Should I stay or should I go juniors? Olivia Miles, Lauren Betts, AZ Fudd. All three of those players are in the top 10 of mock drafts right now, right? So
looking forward to seeing
it's kind of hard to predict that.
the floor, and we are also looking forward to finding out the lottery order. The WNBA Draft Lottery order will be revealed coming up next. Bethany Donovan.
Isn't Sedona still in college? Dude, she's in college, but like, I don't know how. This is her last year for sure. I'm pretty sure this is her last year. She's 24, so I'm pretty sure this is her last year at college. I know she had the COVID year, and I don't know about the rest, but honestly, that's yeah. I mean, if someone really needs a big, I wouldn't be surprised though if she doesn't get drafted. I don't know, guys. I gotta see who decides to put their name in to be drafted and go from there before my predictions come up. She keeps saying it's her last year. Yeah, no, for real. Because what was it, like 2 years ago? She put her name in to be for the draft, right? And then she took it out and then went back to school. Who knows? She might not even want to be drafted. She might not even want to play in the W. So there's no predictions at this point. There just can't be anybody. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think, like, she's going to be drafted? There are, what, 3 rounds? Maybe in the 3rd? It does open up possibility because of Valkyrie. The Valkyrie, I mean, they're going to be building from scratch, so I'm curious to see. I think it's kind of lame they're not going to tell us who's protected and who's not from each team. I mean, obviously you'll find out once, like, only the person that's selected, like, oh, obviously they weren't protected, but I don't get why, in my opinion, why they're making it so secretive. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but do you guys really think Sedona's going to get drafted further? I mean, she did look good today. Don't get me wrong. It's crazy because I was looking at the mock draft. Trying to pull it up now. You know, the early mock draft. And it's like everyone we talked about, and I was looking at like the top 10. And it's like, was it a mistake for Georgia Amore to go back for another year? She's not even in the top 10 right now. Because she was top 10 mock draft last year. They have Rory Harmon in the top 10. Janiyah Baker, Cheyenne Sellers, Sonia Citron, or top 10, top 12. I don't know about that. She dropped 31-16 on NC State, leading NCAA in blocks. And let me just play devil's advocate. She was doing good early last year, okay? And then it kind of fell off a little bit. I know she got hurt. It's possible. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think she has a chance, but I'm just saying you have to see who decides to put their name in the draft, because I think people would take a lot of other players over her. She's gonna be an older player coming into a league that also has, you know, you gotta weigh that out too. Bro, she said about the TikTok drama about Sedona. Yeah, that was crazy. I heard about that too. Samuel, what's up? How you doing? I don't know if teams want all that drama. And that goes into it too. You're right. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Age, drama, off-course stuff. That happens in every sport. Before every draft, you have to take all that into consideration. I'm just saying, I don't know. She might not even want to play. But she has a great size. Alright, come on. Let's get this. Let's get to the 4th pick. Who has the 4th pick?
Well, the number 1 team in women's college basketball on ESPN2 Wednesday. Chloe Kitts in top-ranked South Carolina take on in-state rival Clemson at Little John Arena. Coverage begins at 5.
Coverage begins. Alright, let's see who got this 4th pick.
Reminder for the lottery chances. The Sparks have the best chance to secure the top pick at just over 44%. The Wings and Sky have identical odds at 22.7%, but Dallas owns the right to swap picks. The Mystics bring up the rear with just shy of an 11% chance.
10.8% chance.
Sorry, Aaliyah. The stage is set.
That's
The
crazy.
reps are ready. Aaliyah,
That wouldn't be a good spot anyways.
okay. And head of league operations, Bethany Donovan, has the results. Let's get to the reveal. Bethany?
Thank you, Andrea, and good luck to all 4 teams. The 4th pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft presented by State Farm goes to
Yeah, Washington.
Washington Mystics.
That's hard to come up the rear and hope to get the 1st pick. You're kind of hoping you get the 3rd. Like, that's a win.
A lottery pick still extremely huge for this organization.
Yeah, they're going to get a good player in the top 4.
Riddled last season, but so much promise and so much to build on and a great fan base. 3 teams left. Bethany, what you got?
Picking 3rd will be
Chicago.
There we go. Okay, Chicago Sky. First year head coach Tyler Marsh joining the
This is going to play out just 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it?
top 10 picks in the 2024
They'll get a good player.
Bethany, we got 2 left.
Yep, we're down to the final 2 teams vying for the top pick. The second pick goes to
This would be crazy if LA doesn't get it.
the Los Angeles Sparks. That means the first pick in the 2025 WNBA
What?
Draft Lottery by State Farm goes to
Yo! What the? This is rigged! Yo, that's crazy.
Number 1 overall pick.
No.
Secure the second pick for here.
Selfishly, I wanted her to go to LA.
Ready to join you and Cameron Brink, but the number 1 pick goes
Paige to Dallas?
and the Dallas Wings. How does it feel?
Super exciting. I mean, I think we had the best odds with the trades and stuff, so.
Oh my god, what?
Full lottery picks have been, especially, past few seasons, so.
Natasha Howard's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna come back to Dallas.
Having finished your second year in the WNBA,
I don't think I like it, guys.
what would be your biggest advice you would give to them?
Kind of like what Virginia said, there's a lot of ups and downs in your first season.
That doesn't work. Okay, I know Maddie Seegers is talking, but I gotta get my thoughts out. That doesn't work for LA. LA has two. Oh my god. Okay, they have Cameron Brink, Rakia Jackson. You're gonna add Kiki to that, but like you need a guard. You have De'Erica there. You have Azure there. That doesn't work. They're gonna not go Kiki. They're gonna have to trade or something. They're gonna have to do a monster trade. No, that's not good. That's not good for LA. Dallas, obviously. Dallas could have went either way. Dallas was winning at the 1 or 2. They're either going to get Paige or Kiki, and both those, that works for them. That does not work for LA. Sparks already have Cameron Brink, so it kind of makes sense. But, like, okay, yeah, no, they have look, okay, they can't, Kiki doesn't make sense because they got Cameron, Rakia, Azure, De'Erica. They got Leah Rue if she comes back. That's a deep bigs. Their guards, though, on the other hand, that's why they needed Paige. Oh, my God. For Dallas, it's good, though. I mean, Dallas is thin at the guard. But it's like, what we were saying last year, like, they need a point guard. Like, okay, sure. I think Paige could do that. But it's also like, dang, like, you want Paige to have the ball in her hands all the time. Like, a true point guard, like, sets up the plays, runs the offense. Sure, Paige can do that, but it's also like, you got Enrique who needs the ball a lot. You got Satu who needs the ball a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just how I see it. Paige in LA would have been a movie for her. That would have been a movie for her. I mean, Dallas is cool, I guess. But it's not... I guess, though, Dallas is... It might be better for Paige because Dallas is getting a new... they're getting a new stadium, right? And LA's facilities are bad. So, I mean, you can go back and forth on that. Trade Enrique and load up on young talent. I don't think they're ever going to get rid of Enrique. Paige in LA was too obvious. Something had to put a wrench in it. I know. Paige in LA was like, I think would have been the perfect spot, you know, for the 4 teams. They have young talent. I think they could be good. We were saying, though, Dallas is kind of one player away, but it's also like now Natasha Howard kind of backs out. You know, she's potentially said, I want to explore free agency, right? So that's kind of a bummer. I can't believe Dallas got the number 1 pick. I'm curious to see what LA does because Kiki's going to be great. But it's also like LA is going to struggle some more unless they can pull off something with the guard situation. Ruby said Enrique too good to trade. Yeah, no, yeah. They're not going to trade Enrique. My bad. I always forget to read your guys' names before I say the comments. So sometimes it sounds like I'm saying it. But no, I don't know. LA got to do something. It's like you can't pass up on Kiki. You have, like, that's best available. You know when you're on the clock, you go best available? They can't pass up on her. But it's also like, you're going to start 4 bigs? Like, who are you benching? LA got problems. LA got problems. Problems I don't... Dallas, on the other hand, congratulations. I like Dallas. But then they fired Trammell. Latricia Trammell, their coach. So I'm off of Dallas. So, good luck. No, I'm just lying. I'm curious. Dallas has a lot of free agents. I don't know, guys. I'm like really shocked Dallas got the number 1 pick over LA. I'm curious to see what social media says about that right now. I mean, oh my God. What do you guys think? I know there's a lot of people in our chat that are always like, Dallas is going to get it. I want Dallas to get it. But like, are you guys excited? If you guys are Dallas fans, that's crazy. That's good. Paige, a Dallas wing. I'm curious to see how it works out, guys. I'm like, I don't know if it's really going to work out. I'm not going to lie. But we're going to be doing our recap later tonight, coming out on a Monday, about college basketball. We'll probably be a little sneak peek of our reactions about the WNBA draft with Brooke and Megan. So, tune into that on Monday. Thanks for stopping by, because I was shocked. I'm glad we got my live reaction on that, because swear to God, I was like, oh yeah, it's LA. Like, no doubt. But thank you guys for tuning in. This was crazy. For real. But like I said, tune in to our Monday recap. It's for college though, guys. I know some of you only like the W. Some of you only like college. But we'll have our live reaction. Well, Megan and Brooke will have their reaction. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. All women's basketball coverage here. Thank you guys. Peace out.